Hi, this is Ankita Mukherjee from Asianet, and today we have been joined by a very talented and ahead of all time actress, Mahie Gill, who will be seen next in Durgamati. And Durgamati is starring Bhumi Pednekar and Arshad Varsi also. So, hi, good evening, and a very warm welcome.
Hi, Ankita.
Hi. So, how are you?
I'm good.
How was your lockdown? What did you all do?
Lockdown was sad, but at the same time, I got to spend a lot of time at home, spend time with my daughter, did a lot of baking. So that's how I spent my time. But I was missing the sets and um, the lights, the camera, and everything. But other than that, yes, I was relaxing at home.
So, like, since when the Durgamati's the whole shooting ended? When did you all wrap up?
In March. In fact, for me, it was like 9th of March and 10th March was Holi, so that was my last day. And the rest of the cast was still shooting, and the movie was still shooting, and we finished the film before lockdown. That was the good part.
Okay. So, as we all can see, Durgamati's trailer is like roaring on the internet, and you are playing a CBI officer character. So,
Yes.
just just give a little sneak peek about your character. Walk us through.
So this woman, she's Satakshi Ganguly. She's a Bengali, and she's a tough, no nonsense officer. Has a lot of attitude and has a lot of face off happening with Bhumi, with Durgamati. So she's a tough cop.
Okay. You are saying tough cop. So, was there any like physical, daring stuffs and like, did you go through all that physical training or like being a cop? You just
No,
go through any?
she's basically a CBI officer who's interrogating, investigating the case. So there's no action and all that happening. But yes, physically one has to look strong, which I am personally. And I from the army background. Plus, I was like in the army. So I had I knew the body language, I knew the attitudes. That all was there. But at the same time, then you have the team supporting you. You have the costumes. You're on the set. The director is there to explain things to you, and then you have the lines. So I think all that makes a lot of difference in whenever you're portraying any character. So it does help. But then I'm a very disciplined person. So is Satakshi Ganguly. So that helped. Obviously, every experience helps.
Yeah, sure. So, so you are playing a Bengali character. So, did you face
Hmm.
any dialect problem or anything?
I tried to. In fact, Gishu Sen Gupta, he's the Bengali, but he's playing a Punjabi guy. I'm playing a Bengali. So it's always tell him to help me a bit. Yes, thoda sa kaki ka hota tha, but it's a beautiful language. I couldn't speak the whole language, but yes, I tried to thoda sa uska dialect pakdu. I tried doing that.
Okay. So, how did you
And
prepare for your role?
what helps me is that a lot of people tell me that I look like a Bengali. So वो जो है वो help मुझे कर देता है. Yeah.
Hmm. So, how did you prepare for your role? Like, what thoughts did you keep in your head before going into shoot and everything?
See, I didn't do anything much. I just knew the script well. I just had to understand what my director wants, because उन्होंने अपना पूरा conceive किया हुआ था. So I just needed to know what he wants me to do, how he wants me to perform. And once that is done, I think it becomes very easy. Like I said, I've been selected in the army, so मेरा background वैसा है, so that really helped. My experiences really helped me with that. But it was quite challenging for me because the kind of films that I have done so far were very realistic. So मेरे लिए ये यहाँ की जो dialogue delivery थी, especially the interrogation scenes and all, the dialogues were quite difficult for me. It was quite challenging for me. So I tried my best. Let's see what happens again. Because when people are seeing the trailer and all, they're loving the trailer, they're loving the look, and they're telling that you're looking very different.
Yes. Yes.
So,
Actually.
so the people are appreciating the look. Baki, the performance, they'll see on the 11th of December.
Sure. So, have you watched the original version of the film?
Yes, I saw it. In fact, I was hesitant to watch it initially, but then my director was like, "Please, Mahi, watch it. एक बार देख लो उसको." I saw the film and I loved it, huh? And amazing actors and बहुत अच्छा काम किया सबने. But then I was like, मैं उस character को copy ना करूँ because she was brilliant in the film in Bhagmati, the same character that I portrayed. So I tried not to copy her and do my own thing. But yes, because Ashok sir had directed Bhagwati also, so obviously flavor will be there. But I tried कि थोड़ा different रखूं because obviously हम लोग हिंदी इंडस्ट्री एंड द साउथ इंडियन इंडस्ट्री का काफी उनका बॉडी लैंग्वेज एक्सप्रेशन क्वाइट डिफरेंट फ्रॉम आवर्स द वे दे परफॉर्म तो बट आई ट्राइड टू कीप इट टू दैट.
So, do you think there will be any comparison between the two films, two characters?
डेफिनेटली यस वी प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर इट. डेफिनेटली होंगे, वो तो होंगे ही. बट मुझे लगता है कि इफ इट्स सच अ ब्रिलियंट फिल्म भागमती, बट मुझे ये लगता है कि अगर आप उसको रीमेक अच्छा करो देन पीपल विल एक्सेप्ट द फिल्म. And there are a lot of places in the north side where people don't watch south films, where they relate more to Hindi cinema. काफी है. तो आई थिंक व्हाई नॉट, इतनी अच्छी फिल्म बनी है उसको रीमेक करके अच्छी अच्छी स्टोरी को क्यों ना दिखाएं हम लोग विद सच अ गुड कंटेंट.
So, looking at your journey since Devdi and now, so how do you pick your roles? It's like you are choosy with your roles. Like we don't see you much on screen, right? So, how do you choose your roles?
You don't see much of me because I don't want to bore you with doing the similar things.
No,
like,
that's not.
Like for Devji, this is a film that chose me. I didn't choose that film, and I didn't know Devji will be the future. The kind of character that was and kind of film that was. It was a cult film. But after that, people started taking very seriously कि ये serious roles and इस तरह के कर सकती है, powerful roles कर सकती है. So then good, interesting roles started coming my way. Interesting scripts are being written and interesting dialogues are being written. So I think I also involved as an actor and I got to work with amazing directors, amazing co-actors. So this is how my journey has been, and I'm very happy that people want to do all this, but then at the same time आप typecast भी हो जाते हैं because of Saidi gangster. मुझे होने लग जाता है. I started getting similar kind of roles which were like you have to look sensuous and stuff like that. But that became quite boring for me. Not that I don't want to look sensuous, but at the same time not do similar kind of roles. So that took me a little while to break away from that. So I'm lucky. With since the last 1 year, I've been getting interesting work, and it's something that I wanted to do and try.
So, personally, what do you prefer? Like content-driven movies or like performance-driven movies?
Both. I mean, if the content is good and your role in it is good, of course, both. I mean, अच्छी फिल्म वही होएगी जो मिक्सचर सबका होएगा. The content has to be good. The performances have to be good. अगर content अच्छा, perform अच्छा नहीं किया तो there's no point. और अगर content अच्छा नहीं, perform बहुत अच्छे करे तब भी कोई फायदा नहीं है. So ये दोनों ही अच्छा होना चाहिए, which is very important. And thankfully, Bhagmati is that. When you watch the film, you'll understand. The script is good. The characters are amazing. The actors are amazing. हर चीज बहुत interesting है इसमें.
Okay. So, if I say that, just summarize your journey so far, like how has been it is. So, what will you say?
I think I have evolved as an actor, as a person. I'm very content with my life. I'm happy. I'm satisfied. Yes, initially I used to get sad and upset when films हाथ में आकर भी चली जाती थी. But I think I believe in destiny a lot. I believe कि जो मुझे मिलना है, तो वो. So I'm in a very happy space right now. I'm doing the kind of work I wanted to do. जो मुझे मिल रहा है, I can choose. I can choose what I want to. तो वो हो रहा है. So I think I'm quite happy, and all these years have been very nice. Got so much respect from everybody in the industry. I may not be meeting people, but at the same time, whenever anyone meets me, tells me we love your work. So that is, मुझे लगता है कि मैंने जीत लिया है. So that is important.
Sure. So, do you love horror movies?
Oh, I love. I think that's my favorite genre. Horror and thriller. Horror and thriller, they're my favorite genres. I just love watching them. And in fact, मैं खुद बहुत डरपोक इंसान हूँ. I mean, but मुझे देखना बहुत अच्छा लगता है.
But like, do you believe in them? Do you believe in ghost conspiracy?
I believe in energies. I believe in vibes. Like, a lot of my friends tell me, when they have to go buy a house or, to take a house and rent or whatever, they come and they tell me, please come with us and just, step into the house. I get these energies and vibes from people, from houses. So I believe there is some force which, I don't know है कि नहीं, but कुछ तो है. मतलब, इतनी दुनिया चल रही है. There is something, there.
So, like, how did Durgamati happen to you? Like, how the process it was?
So when Ashok sir met me, he told me that he wanted to work with me pehle se. And I knew, that he's looking for me to be a CBI officer. So I dressed up like that and went. And he's like, oh, this is the look I want. So it just happened. So thus everything was finalized.
Okay. So how was you said earlier that you had most of the roles with Bhumi Pednekar. So how was it working with her?
With Bhumi, yeah, amazing. And she's a fabulous actor. बहुत मजा आया. In fact, we have these amazing in television scenes. काफी face off है. And, she's brilliant and it really helps if you have a good actor आपके सामने. So it helps to improve your acting too. So it was really nice working with her. She's a great human being. मजा आया उसके साथ काम करके.
So with that, my questions end, and I wish you all the best and congratulations beforehand.
Thank you. Thank you so much.